Good evening, everybody. I decided to make a video because I have nothing else going on. I've been stuck in this town all day, and close to Portland. I was hoping to go to Forest Grove earlier in the day to meet up with Shaw's to take a shower and to wash my clothes because I haven't washed them in about 17 days. I haven't changed, really. I'm wearing the same pants as I was wearing in the beach video. I haven't changed out of them. So they're pretty disgusting. And I got 17 days worth of food stuck on them because when my hands get dirty, because they're constantly dirty, from eating food, changing tires, from going to the restroom. Well, I washed them. I washed my hands. They just get dirty, and there's not really anything you can do. Basically, I might as well have come out of a garbage bin because I'm just so dirty. I haven't showered in 17 days. I haven't changed in a few days. Well, last night I did change. I made my way to an abandoned church in Hallwood. I think it's Hallwood. Some town, very small. Abandoned church. I got there around 9 p.m. I left Salem at about 8 p.m. I was texting Adam last night saying that I was going to a church. On my way there, it was very uncomfortable. The heat was still scorching. It may have been in the hundreds still at 8 p.m. in Oregon. It was very uncomfortable. You know how when you're driving in a car, you can see the bugs splatter on the windshield? Well, I didn't have a windshield, so they were mostly splattering on my face. It was hot out, bugs splattering on my face. I was drenched. I may as well have been out in the rain because that's how drenched I was. And when I changed clothes last night, well, I kept the sweats on because I didn't want bugs. Well, I do this kind of tuck-in. I do a tuck-in with my socks because I don't want any creepy crawlers crawling up my leg at night. I wear a sleeping bag though, so that helps. Sometimes I take my socks off too, because you gotta let your feet air out. But I wear these sweats every day, and they help protect against the sun, because the sun's constantly beating down on me when I'm out here. But anyway, I think the point of what I'm trying to say is that I'm extremely dirty. You may not tell just by looking at me. But anyway, last night I went to a church, abandoned, changed my clothes, took the shorts I was wearing underneath these sweats, smelled them, and yeah, they smelled disgusting. That could be why I haven't come across any wild animals, because they smell me and they're too disgusted to even try to come close and eat me. Who knows? No problems with wild animals. I'm sleeping in some kind of desolate spots some nights. But recently, I've been trying to make my way to churches because Grandpa Al, thank you Burke, the guy from Burke, who said he sleeps at churches, because now I know to go to churches. That's right, I'm at a church right now, I was hoping to get into some Bible study because I'm really missing my philosophy. I don't have that much time to read during the day. Today I did because I spent it in this town 17 miles away from Portland. All day I was in a Burger King, 4 hours. I felt kind of strange sitting around at a table for 4 hours, charging my phone. After Burger King, because it was so hot, I went to a Taco Bell and I ordered 2 burritos. They weren't that good. Not as good as some of the other Taco Bells I've had. Yeah, these were pretty terrible for Taco Bell. And I like Taco Bell. Maybe it was because they didn't give me any fire sauces. No fire sauces out. That's one thing that's been happening recently. I've been going to a lot of fast food restaurants. That's where I charge my phone. I've mentioned that several times in the group chat. I'm trying to think of more stuff. I know there is more stuff. So I've been sleeping at churches. The nights I look forward to. I can sit down, lay down, sleep, recuperate. Yeah, it's kind of smoky out today. It could be from the fires. I mentioned that in the group chat. I'll do a quick pan around. Maybe you can see all the smoke. It's kind of red out. I don't know if you could tell. I'm red, sunburned. But I'll do a quick pan around. You can see where I'm at. I'm underneath a tree. Trees are great spots because they give you shade and they protect you from the sun. But here's a quick pan around to see where I'm at. I'll get up too. There's the church that I was hoping to get into for some Bible study, but the doors were locked. They said they were open today. Not open to me, apparently. And I don't see anybody in the parking lot, no cars. I've seen a lot of flags around here. Very patriotic in Oregon. Another thing I've noticed is that there's so many cars out on the road. I mentioned that in the group chat. Cars really bother me for some reason. They're so loud. There's so many of them. I haven't really had any troubles with cars on the road. I haven't had any close encounters. Nobody's come close to hitting me. Well, I'm sure they have, I just haven't noticed. But this is where I'll probably set up camp for the night at this church. Probably go in the back, away from all the noise and the people. I've seen a lot of berries on the side of the road too, out in nature, the forests, and I've been wondering if I should pick them. They're blackberries, raspberries, at least that's what they look like to me. In some small town, back a few days, I saw some lady picking raspberries and blackberries. I figured it was pretty safe because it was in a populated town, a populated area. But I've been wondering if I should pick some of the berries that I've seen out in the wilderness. They look like the same berries you would buy from the store, and I think it would be an interesting experiment to see if I die or not. They look pretty tasty. I've been eating a lot of trail mix, so that's been keeping me going. I bought some pineapple, dried pineapple, from a gas station. that's the kind of food I've been eating. Lots of Chef Boyardee's, the spaghetti kind, because it's got a lot of calories. I made an earlier video. I don't know which one I'm gonna send. You probably won't know unless I send this one. You probably won't even know I made another video. But I made this video because I'm bored. I've been sitting underneath this tree for about an hour, waiting for this Bible study to open up. But anyway, I'm doing well, surprisingly, because I've been sleeping outside the past 17 days. Nice spots. I'm waking up to good sights. Nice view of the stars every night. Oh, yesterday I got the flat, and I mentioned in the group chat that some dude named Brian picked me up off the side of the highway, so I hitchhiked, and that was something I wanted to do, and I did it. And he was a very kind person. He bicycled across the country, apparently, in 49 days. He took the eastern states, and he took me to a bike store, and I got new tires and new tubes. So I shouldn't have any problem with flats anymore. No more problems with flats. I'll show you the tires. Brand new. They make bicycling at a quicker speed easier, because I think these have better, I don't know what they're called, designs. Yeah, before, the previous tires were made for off-roading, and these are more for on-roading, on whatever roads, public roads. Anyway, I didn't really say much in this video. I don't know if I talked about restrooms. I was talking to Adam. I might be repeating myself, who knows. But I was telling Adam today, because I used a public restroom. Oh, I used a public restroom. It was an interesting experience, for sure. I think that the designers of these public restrooms thought it was a joke when they were making them, with the open stalls and the urinals next to the stalls. But anyway, I was sitting down the toilet, doing my own business, and just people coming constantly, you know, to urinate. And I thought it was kind of funny, just sitting there. I mean, a little bit awkward, but, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do when you're out here. Well, anyway, the point is, I think that the designers thought it was kind of funny, like a joke. I don't know, it's just, yeah, that's one thing. So, some bathrooms are nice, like the one from Dollar General, because it's private. You can go in, you can lock the door, you can even charge your phone if you'd like, because there's sometimes outlets in there. Those are the good bathrooms. There's also good bathrooms at the state parks. They got private bathrooms. They're outhouses, mainly. I really liked Schitt's Creek, like the 2 episodes I've seen. I wish I had seen more to know what it was about. Schitt's Creek, you know, sometimes you just go. That was earlier in the trip, though. Schitt's Creek. Wish I had seen that show. It's very convenient, because then you just go in the creek afterwards. Just don't want to be downstream. Anyway, I think in the last video, it might have been in this video, I might now just be repeating myself. Samantha said that she wouldn't want to hang around me if I was super dirty. Well, yeah, that's another thing. I don't really smell bad, I don't think. I wear the deodorant. I'm not sure if I'm repeating myself. I said some of this stuff in the other video, so I'm just going to end it at that. It's pretty long. I love everybody. Thank you. I'm doing well. And That's the end of the video.